Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're your shortcut to getting truly well informed. Today, we're digging into something pretty significant happening right now in the U.S. labor market. Just last month, July 2025, we saw this dramatic surge in job cuts. And artificial intelligence, AI, seems to be a really clear and, accelerating factor in this. We're talking, over 62,000 job cuts announced in July? Yeah, just in July alone. That's a huge jump, like 140% up from July last year. Wow. And the kicker is, the year-to-date number, what we've seen so far in 2025, it's already higher than the entire total for all of 2024. That really puts it in perspective. And when you look closer at the AI role, our sources are showing 10,375 of those cuts this year were explicitly blamed on AI. Explicitly, right. And then you've got another, 20,219 cuts under this broader technological updates category. And yeah, sources confirm that largely includes AI stuff too. It's not just hype, it's driving real changes. Okay, so AI's direct impact is undeniable. But here's the part that's kind of a head scratcher. The tech sector itself, the ones actually building all this AI, right? The engine is innovation. They're leading the pack in the cuts. Like 89,000 reductions this year in tech. You mentioned Microsoft earlier. They cut 15,000 jobs, even while they're pouring billions into AI. How does that make sense? It's a fascinating paradox, isn't it? And it really feeds into what people are calling the white-collar shock. See, unlike older automation ways that hit manufacturing hard, this time you have top executives saying AI could potentially replace half of all white-collar jobs. Literally half. That's huge. It is. And we're seeing it hit entry-level roles disproportionately hard. Almost 2/3 of those jobs, they have over 50% of their required skills now doable by generative AI. Generative AI, the kind that creates text, images, that sort of. Exactly. And that's already led to something like a 15% decline in those traditional entry-level positions. So specific roles are really feeling it. I remember seeing that Microsoft study, the one using actual AI usage data. They listed roles like interpreters, translators, writers, editors, even travel agents and telemarketers. Politicians, speechwriters too, PR managers, content creators, right, and CNC tool programmers, receptionists, cashiers, even radio DJs and voice actors. Yeah. What's the common thread there? What makes those jobs so vulnerable right now? Well, it looks like many involve highly repetitive cognitive tasks, processing information, generating fairly standard content, routine interactions. Okay. Tasks where AI can just operate at a massive scale. But it's not the whole story. Some roles are way more resilient. Anything requiring real physical dexterity, a lot of manual labor, or deep human-to-human interaction. So things AI just can't do well yet. Pretty much. Think about home health aides, nursing assistants, construction workers, roofers, dishwashers, janitors. Those skills are much harder to automate. That's a key difference. So your speechwriter job might be shaky, but the roofer seems safer. For now, anyway. It's complex, though, because while AI is causing these cuts, especially in tech, there's this other weird thing happening. AI seems to be boosting demand and even salaries outside of tech. Absolutely, that shift is really quite profound. In 2024, get this, over half of all jobs requiring AI skills were actually outside the traditional tech industry. Over half already. Yep. And postings for generative AI jobs in non-tech fields, marketing, finance, education, HR, they're up 800% since just 2022. 800%. And it comes with a pay bump. We're seeing about a 28% salary premium. That's nearly $18,000 more a year for non-tech roles needing AI skills. And if you have 2 or more AI skills, that premium jumps to 43%. Wow, okay, so it pays to skill up, clearly. But it's understandable why there's so much anxiety floating around. Nearly half of U.S. workers are worried their job could be replaced. This whole FOBO thing, fear of becoming obsolete, feels pretty real. It really does, and it highlights just how crucial adaptation is now. The shelf life of our skills is shrinking fast. Some experts think by 2030, maybe 2/5, 40%, of a worker's current knowledge could be obsolete, 40% obsolete by 2030. Yeah, which means maybe 3 out of 5 workers will need continuous learning, upskilling, just to stay relevant. It's less about your degree and more about your ability to keep learning. So putting it all together, the picture is, complex. AI isn't just killing jobs, it's fundamentally reshaping work. It's definitely a painful transition for many, but it seems necessary, moving towards more human-AI collaboration, augmented work. Right, a necessary, if difficult, evolution. So as you're listening, think about this rapid change and what some call the cost of complacency. Here's a final thought for you to chew on. How might you strategically invest in your own AI fluency and continuous learning to not just survive, but actually thrive in this workforce where skill value